Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. Rimuru X Harem, Regret and Returning into the Past. By peaches0531. Chapter 31. Not long after Diablo came in along with Goblinas. Diablo personally distributed the cake and poured tea for Rimuru. The other maid was tasked by Diablo to serve Testarossa her cup of tea. Seeing Diablo, Testa was looking at him awkwardly. Is it just me or Diablo not seeing him all these years? I know Rimuru-sama is great and powerful, but Diablo seems like a fanatic maniac when it comes to Rimuru-sama. Testarossa just observed things that are going on inside the office while drinking some tea. After pouring Rimuru's tea, Diablo then immediately walked towards the office table and served Seal. Diablo started to pour Seal a cup of tea, and then he picks up a platter with freshly baked bread, then another platter with honey jam, along with a small platter with roasted peanuts. Seal just looked at the honey jam that Diablo placed in the vacant space in the table, then Seal glanced at Diablo. Diablo, in the kitchen earlier, was monitoring carefully the baker that was baking the bread, and the same with the goblina that was roasting the peanuts. In Diablo's eyes, Rimuru and Seal are equal, and second in priority is his lord other fiancés. That's why he wants the best not only for Rimuru but for Seal also. Diablo was to focus watching over the baker and the goblina that is roasting the peanuts. He didn't notice that he brought honey jam instead of strawberry jam. He didn't bother to monitor the cake because one goblina said to him that it was baked by Shuna not long earlier when she was visiting the kitchen. Seeing Seal glanced at him, "Forgive me," Diablo said while lowering his head, and disappeared along with the platter that had honey in it. After a few seconds, Diablo reappeared with the strawberry jam, puts on a white glove for holding food and spread the jam on the loaf using a bread knife, and lowered his head and walked back behind Rimuru. Rimuru saw the whole scene and was smiling towards Seal with an awkward face. Seal, noticing Rimuru, just smirked at him and started to eat her snacks. Knock knock knock. "We're going in." "Ah. Great timing, it's snack time," Uren said with starry eyes and SATs besides Rimuru. Uren arrived along with Chloe and Blanche. "Sensei, we're back," Chloe uttered, and also seats herself besides Rimuru. Testarossa's face instantly changes in disbelief. Blanche. She stands up and walks toward Blanche and hugged her. "Blanc ne-san," Blanche said with a happy tone and hugged her also. After a few seconds, Testa got her composure back and faced Rimuru. "I am sorry for my behavior, Rimuru-sama," Testarossa while lowering her head. Chuckles. "It's okay Blanche, come and join us, have some cake." Rimuru uttered. Uren already ate 2 slices of cake and saw the bread on Ciel's table. Without wasting a second, she shared Ciel's chair and sat beside her. Ciel didn't mind and had a smiling face. Ciel was already accustomed to their subordinates, and she was really enjoying herself since she didn't have this chance to experience it for herself in the past timeline. But out of all, Ciel was closest to Rimuru's fiancés. She treats them like younger sisters. For Ciel, she thinks that it's her responsibility of being a good ideal older sister and role model. Diablo serves Blanche and Chloe platters with a slice of cake. "Thank you," said Blanche. "I want to eat on the same plate with Sensei," uttered Chloe. "Sensei, ah." Chloe was waiting for Rimuru to feed her some cake. Rimuru formed a small smile and feeds her. "It's even more delicious when it's Sensei himself feeds it," Chloe said happily while chewing with both of her hands on her cheeks. Someone didn't quite understand a single thing. "Here, you can have this," Chloe while looking at Diablo with an unimpressed face. Diablo was having a face of shock and holds his chest while gripping it. "I need to pay more attention to my lord's fiancés. I will remember all of these mistakes, not letting myself repeating them ever again, in order to give Rimuru-sama the service befitting of his image." Diablo go on. "It's not bad to try out some sweets, you know," Rimuru while smiling at him. "What a wonderful smile, my lord is really kind and divine on whatever he does," Diablo thought. Then he started eating the cake while standing still behind Rimuru. He had a serious face while eating. It was like he was executing a crucial task. "Yup, I can officially conclude Diablo is a die-hard fanatic for Rimuru-sama," Testarossa thought. Seal and Uren was chatting randomly. Rimuru then let Blanche explain to Testarossa what had happened earlier. Why is she alive and why is she in Tempest? After hearing the events that had happened earlier, Testa gave off a genuine smile on her face. I had someone prepare a room for the two of you that you can share in the castle, Rimuru uttered. After that, Rimuru ordered Diablo to bring along Testa and Blanche to the castle. Chloe seems to be getting along with Blanche. Chloe goes with them since she and the other 4 children are also staying there. Seal along with Eren leaves the office after Seal told Rimuru that they are going to pick up Shuna and Xian. After that, Rimuru leaves the office around 7 p.m. It's still early. Where should I go? Rimuru decided to take a small stroll in Tempest before going home. Sorry but young lady, but I can't accept this kind of coins, a random stall vendor said. It was Testarossa buying some taiyaki cake, but she was paying, using coins from what Silberia had in the past. Testarossa didn't want to cause any scene nor harm any citizen. After all, this is her new home that her lord Rimuru himself made. After hearing what the vendor told her, she had a sad look on her face and was about to return the goods. Wait, I'll pay for it. Rimuru-sama. No please, you can have this for free. Rimuru-sama, it's the least we citizens can do to thank you, said the vendor. Aha ha ha. No, you know what they say, good food deserves credit. Rimuru said like a boss, treating his lower employee to a meal while getting something from his pocket. In reality, Rimuru just wanted to impress Testarossa and look cool. Shit, I forgot that I don't have any gold coins with me also. I can create something, but since I didn't even pay for anything on both timelines, I can't remember what the current coins looked like. Guess I had no choice. Sue. Rimuru uttered. Yes, Rimuru-sama. Sue appeared while kneeling. Rimuru uses thought communication and instructed Sue on what he's planning. Good vendor. I am Rimuru-sama's personal moving wallet, so he doesn't have to burden himself carrying coins around. Sue then paid for the taiyaki cough. Gee, good work, you can go now. Next time don't wait for me to call you out if you see me buying something. Learn from your small errors, Rimuru said to Sue. It was loud enough for nearby individuals to hear. Yes. Forgive me, my lord. Then Sue disappeared. Thank you, Rimuru-sama, said Testarossa while lowering her head slightly. Then she walks along with Rimuru, leaving the stall. What brings you here? Rimuru while looking at the taiyaki. I actually came here to buy these fish-shaped cakes. Blanche said that she wanted to eat this together with me. Lady Eren gave her these earlier and she really liked it, Testarossa exclaimed. I see. Next time if you wanted something you can just go ask someone in the kitchen. I will also tell Shuna to give you and Blanche weekly allowances, Rimuru said casually. Thank you, Rimuru-sama, said Testarossa and stood her ground. Rimuru, noticing this, also stopped walking and turns toward Testa. They were already near the castle entrance. Rimuru-sama, I haven't thanked you properly earlier for reviving Blanche. Testarossa kneeled and set aside from the bag of taiyaki on the ground. Chuckles. Rimuru walked towards her and picked up the bag that was on the ground and extended his hand. Stand up. I revived Blanche not to get your fealty. I simply did it to make you happy. Regarding earlier, if you haven't accepted to be my subordinate, I would have still let you and Blanche stay here in Tempest if you wanted to. Rimuru while smiling at Testa. In the past timeline, after Shuna's burial, Rimuru heard about Blanche from Testarossa. She asked Rimuru if she can exchange her life and revive Blanche using Rimuru's void god Azathoth. But during that time Rimuru was already shrouded in fear of losing his subordinates. Then Testarossa comes along with that request in the worst time possible. He didn't give the demoness any response. He walked out at Testarossa and goes towards his house until he decided to go back to this new timeline. Testarossa all her life never had someone do something without expecting any in return. Rimuru-sama. Thank you so much, I am glad to serve under such a good lord. Testarossa grabbed Rimuru's hands, but she was really happy that time and instinctively hugged him. She was about to loosen her grip, but Rimuru hugged her back and holds her tightly. They had eye contact and then started kissing under the starry skies.